This is my 2007 Norco Redo, or is it Redo? And this is part 3 of my bike showcase series, so let's get into it. Just love staring at this bike. Okay, that's enough of that. So this bike has full Shimano 105 except for the brake calipers because it has the cantilever or whatever post mounts for canty brakes or V brakes or mini V brakes. So yeah, Shimano 105 shifters, crank, front derailleur, rear derailleur, pedals, chain, and cassette. In addition to that, it has a Ritchie kit. So the Ritchie Venture Max carbon handlebars, the carbon matrix, I think it's called, stem. I think it's the Ritchie Flex Logic carbon seat post, and then the Ritchie carbon Skyline saddle, I think it is. This bike has been my test bike. It is how I learned to work on bikes. Going from, if you would believe it or not, it is a hybrid bike. So it went from a hybrid flat handlebars with a entry-level mountain bike group set to drop handlebars with a entry-level road group set, to then a 105 group set, to then a 105/GRX group set, then back to a 105 group set. I even was inspired by another channel called Spindat and his Ronster Cross bike, and I sandblasted the frame, and then I did a wet sand, and then I polished it. I know it doesn't look like it right now because it's quite gross and dirty, and that's because this bike has been relegated to the indoor trainer, so it's kind of covered in a lot of sweat right now, unfortunately, so it needs a good cleaning. In addition, or after sandblasting and doing the raw aluminum look, I found some people on Etsy to replace to create some professional looking decals. So I did or decals. So I did the Norco on both sides of the down tube. I did the model name up on the top tube, the Redo or Redo, however you pronounce it. And I did the head badge because I unfortunately couldn't save the original head badge. So for the brakes, I tried to do, I think they're the Shimano CX50 cantilever brakes. I tried those for a while, and they weren't bad, but not good enough. So I ended up switching out to the Paul Component Mini-Motos. And I would normally have them on the bike, except since it's on the trainer, I don't really need brakes and sweat gets everywhere, so I didn't want to ruin them with sweat. So they're currently in the parts bin over there in bags right now. So I think before we go any further, it's time for another sticker. Let's see. I think they... I think they... Oh, I can't remember. They might sell single speed or fixed gear or BMX. Oops. Future plans for this bike. I think I am going to actually downgrade it since it is on the trainer, the indoor trainer. It feels kind of a waste to have the 105 group set on it. So I was going to switch it to a Sora group set. So down to a 9-speed. I was debating if I wanted to do the Sora road rear derailleur, and put an 11/28 tooth, so same what's on there now, or if I wanted to go to the Dior and do an 11/36. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What would you do? Keep it Sora or go with the Dior with lower gearing. In addition to that, this is a bit of a more expensive upgrade. I kind of want to change the fork. So it is a Ritchie carbon fork, and it's good, no complaints. But I wanted to, I don't know why really, but I was looking at maybe a whiskey fork. They have a straight steer fork with a flat mount disc. And so I was thinking of doing disc in the front and then the rim brakes in the rear. Yeah, there's no real reason. I guess, I mean, I have a complaint about the Ritchie fork and that it's got the integrated crown race. I hate integrated crown races. Ritchie's very specific to use their headset, and I don't know if that's just a selling tactic or if they just don't want to risk using another headset and not having the proper spacing and causing damage to the fork. Again, there's nothing wrong with the Ritchie headset either, or the fork. Just, I don't know, I like to tinker, like to try different things. Other than that, yeah, since it's on the trainer, I did, Jaguar makes a flex hose that comes out of the brake mounts on the caliper, or on the shifters. And so I did run those flex hoses up to the bar tape. So if I do decide to ride this outside, I can mount the brakes, and then I should be able to run brake cable easily from the shifters. I don't have to take the bar tape off or anything like that because that flex hose is in there. Yeah. I think that's everything with this bike. It's gone through a lot of changes, going from a hybrid bike to a road bike to a gravel bike, then back to a road bike, and a lot of different group sets. It's been my main tinkerer bike. So if you haven't already, I think that's everything, yeah. If you haven't already, give the channel a subscribe and like the video. You can also check out the other videos in this bike showcase series. I have 1 and 2 out where I cover my Sequoia and my Gallium. Yeah, stay tuned for future work videos. We'll be doing some changes to this bike. I need to take it apart, as I said, and clean it. Yeah. Until then, we'll see you around.